An author once said, "Think before you speak and read before you think." Of all of the skills that I've learned in public speaking and that I'll use in all of my other classes is that you need to be able to believe in the knowledge behind what you are trying to portray. And my name is Brennan, and I am a student at the University of Florida. I'm studying biology pre-professional, and I honestly never thought that speaking would be a skill that I absolutely needed to improve for my career. But through taking this class this semester, I have realized that public speaking and the value behind it is probably the most important thing I could have improved in schooling. From the beginning of the semester, I was always nervous talking in front of people. I had really good ideas, but I let my fear take over my ideas, and that never allowed me to produce a good presentation or speak in front of someone in an efficient way. I think that I started very poorly in my public speaking, and I let my fear take over, but towards the end I noticed great improvements. I think the biggest improvement of all was in my team speech with the other girls that I spoke with, and when I got stuck on an idea, I actually came up with another idea throughout the speech, which I never did before, and it made the audience laugh, and I really felt overwhelmed with confidence after that, and my speech improved tremendously. I think in the beginning, and even now a little bit, that my biggest fear with public speaking in front of any audience of any number is that I want to be likable, and I want what I'm saying to be interesting to everybody. And through studying public speaking, if you have a speech that is interesting to every person, then you're not doing something right. There's always things to learn and always things to improve on, and I think that speaking in general is just purely to share information and put your opinion out there. And in order to do this, you have to lessen your anxiety, and that's one of the biggest problems that I've had throughout this semester and throughout my life. Anxiety doesn't just affect my aspects of my daily life, but rather my speaking and being able to portray my ideas to other people. I think that throughout this semester, being able to really watch the other kids perform speeches and make errors or be really good at what they're saying, it has really helped my anxiety. I saw the same errors that I make in other people, and I also saw things that I was really good at that other people were not, and I think from that I really improved and lessened my anxiety when I'm in front of an audience, just simply informing them on an idea. I think from this I learned the biggest value in public speaking. I think that it's knowledge, pure knowledge. You have to be able to believe in what you're saying, and then from that portray it in an effective and productive way. It's powerful, and if you have this, then you have all the power in the world. If you're able to portray what you believe to someone else, even if it's one person, then you have public speaking down pat. And this is the biggest skill that I intend to improve on, and I think that I can take into the professional world as well. I think one of the biggest role models for me has been someone that I always saw as this really big leader in public speaking, and that's Martin Luther King. And his famous speech, "I Have a Dream," he was talking to two different types of people that believed in him and people that did not. And that's a scary thing that I used to let take over my speaking. And I think from now knowing the value behind public speaking, being able to practice it, and using skills that I've learned throughout the semester, I can be someone like Martin Luther King or like other leaders like the president. Those people have not only practiced, but they've just believe in what they're saying, and that's what makes them convincing. And I know that now. I think that I'm leaving this semester with the most power I've ever had, and I intend to improve on it. So from the beginning, I was nervous and I didn't know how to portray what I was saying correctly to the audience. I think that I've improved greatly on this, and I am able to not only over-prepare, but I can believe what I am saying and then go off of that for my speeches. And my anxiety has lessened tremendously, and my fear has changed. Rather than wanting everybody to like me, I need to like what I am saying first. And from this, I believe that the biggest value behind public speaking is power of knowledge and the truth, and just being able to portray that to your audience. So I want to hopefully improve on this in the future and use it in every aspect of my life.